Hello, my name is Jamie Messina. I'm so very honored to be able to present to you the NHT Global Business Overview. I'm actually right now here in my office in Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada, just outside of Toronto. And I'm very excited to be sharing this business opportunity with what's going on in Nigeria. My good friend and business partner, Ken Okoye, is one of the leaders who is pioneering this opportunity in Nigeria, and it's very exciting because pioneering new markets, developing the market, there are a lot of rewards that go into that. And of course, I'm going to share with you over the next 30 minutes or so how you can be part of that leadership team. See, the reason why you're listening to this is because Ken thinks that it's something that would be something that you'd be interested in, and of course wants you to be part of that team. So we're going to share with you what NHT Global is about, the business, the compensation plan, the products, and of course how you can benefit from this, okay? NHT Global is a company, a global company that is creating a wellness tradition around the globe. Now, when we get into this opportunity, one of the very first things that we always hear, I mean, I do this on a full-time basis, and I'm sure you're thinking the exact same thing, is who is NHT Global? What is the company about, and why is this so special? Well, NHT Global is a company that has a proven 13-year track record and is growing. Very important to understand that because you want to understand what the company is, how they are doing business, and of course how it can apply to you. When NHT Global launched back in 2001, we launched with a system, a business model that had never been done before because it was seamless, okay? The simplicity of NHT Global's business plan makes it able to be built anywhere in the world. That means you can be in Nigeria and have a global reach. You don't have to travel to the countries. Of course, you can if you want to, but you can have a global reach from where you are right now in Nigeria, and that's very exciting. We continue that by we actually have a revolutionary new auto ship bank, which is the first of its kind, and I'll get to that in just a few minutes. But NHT Global is currently operating in more than 38 countries around the world, shipping into 50. Now, the difference, of course, between where we're operating in and shipping into is because we are pioneering so many markets. Every pioneer that we have had that has built a market that we've officially launched in, every one of them has gone on to become a millionaire because of the volume and the business that is being done through their markets. This is exactly what is being built right now in Nigeria with Ken Okoye, myself, and some others, is that we have the ability to pioneer the Nigerian market and expand into other African nations as well as around the globe. If you have the desire to be in the business for yourself, this is definitely something that you can grab a hold of and be part of that amazing opportunity. At NHT Global, we focus on one thing, and that is creating a healthy lifestyle. Now, when we say a healthy lifestyle, we are not just referring to one thing. We are actually referring to a balance of three very important things. The first thing, of course, is your physical health. The next is your emotional health, and last, of course, but not least, is your financial health. You must have a proper balance of those three things in order to have that truly healthy lifestyle. So many times, I see people just chasing the financial aspect and they neglect their financial and emotional side, and what ends up happening is everything crumbles. They cannot do it because you have to be balanced and centered and have all three things properly healthy in order to succeed. And of course, we also have amazing training systems. Now, I know that these training systems ensure your success because I am a product of these training systems. 8 years ago when I got started, I knew nothing about this business or this opportunity. All I had was the desire to be able to build a lifestyle for me and my family. And now I am one of the top income earners, one of the leaders within NHT Global because of this and these training systems, and they are tailored to the individual. So whether you are in Canada, whether you're in Nigeria, whether you're in Russia, whether you're in Australia, it doesn't make a difference. We tailor the training systems to you so that you can learn the skills and the skill sets that you need to learn to be successful in this business. The bottom line is if you want it, we can help you to get it, and that's what it comes down to. NHT Global, as I mentioned, started back in 2001 in Dallas, Texas, United States. When we launched back in 2001, we had a vision to be a billion-dollar company. Well, I'm very proud to say that we've far exceeded that now. We've now done more than $1.5 billion in global revenue, and now the vision has been refined. It's now refined to be a $1 billion a year company, and we are well on our way to getting to that. You know, our company continues to grow, and the one thing that I always stress to people is when you look at a business opportunity, you know, there's a lot of them that are out there, right? There's thousands of business opportunities that come and go. I know in Nigeria right now, it's like it was back in the 80s in the U.S. and Canada, that they seem to come and go like the wind, right? But what you got to look at is you have to look at stability. You want to have a company that has stability and a track record, because you do not want to be building today and then have to rebuild again tomorrow. Statistics show from the DSA and other governing bodies that in network marketing there are literally thousands that start every single year, and the companies that actually start, only 1% will actually get into their second year of business. Of that 1%, only 5% will actually get into their, into their third year of business. So from the perspective of the distributor, that's very difficult, because that's very risky, and it's very stressful to think that you're building today and you may have to rebuild tomorrow. But companies that get into that 5th year, that 10th year, that 15th year, they're here long term, and we are well on our way to our 15th year, because we're in our 13th year right now. And so what that means for you, looking at this opportunity, is that the stability is there. So you know you have the security of a long-term company. So as you build this business, as we pioneer the markets, in Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, and around the world, we have the ability to know the stability is there, the company will be here long-term. But you're not giving up that growth potential. See, that's what attracts so many people to startups, because they have that conception that startup has the best growth potential. And yes, there are a lot that do, but does it outweigh the risk that you have to actually put forth? In my opinion, no, it doesn't. But with NHT, you get the security and the growth potential, so that's a win-win for you and, of course, your business. Some amazing products some facts about our amazing products. They are high-quality products. They are proprietary products. They are patented products, exclusive products to NHT Global, and most importantly, they're consumable. So as customers, as people use the products, they fall in love with them. They love our products because, you know why? How I know this? We have a 100% money-back guarantee with all of our products. And last year, I think we had a 0.005% return rate on our products. And that's basically attributed to people ordering products by accident. That's really all that boils down to. When our products leave our warehouses, they go to our customers, and they are enjoyed. And that's a great thing to know as a distributor, that people love the products and continue to use them. When it comes to the business, it's a seamless business, as I mentioned, and it's one that allows you to grow a business anywhere in the world. So you're based in Nigeria, and of course this business will take you around the world. It is so seamless. In the past 13 years, we have helped 43 people generate million-dollar incomes, and 10 of them are earning over $100,000 every 7 days. Now, those numbers are not there to impress you, okay? I say these numbers because they're there to impress upon you that this business, this opportunity, it works. It's not something we think is going to happen. It's what we know is going to happen, okay? And that, of course, is very important to understand. All of these facts are verifiable. Now, for some people, this may be the first time you have heard of network marketing, and that's okay. Network marketing is an amazing industry. It's one that is growing, probably the fastest growing industry in the world because of what it does, okay? Network marketing is allowing so many people to create a lifestyle that they weren't able to create anywhere else, and the timing is perfect. We are going through a major paradigm shift right now, in that many people, regardless of where they may be in the world, are waking up to the reality that their so-called secure income is no longer there, right? I used to be an engineer in the auto industry, and I knew that even though I had a great paying job, that my job was at risk. I got started at NHT Global, and 3 years after I got started, my fellow colleagues were all out of a job because the company was sold, the company moved, and the jobs disappeared. Now, there's nothing wrong with having a job. Obviously, we all need income coming in, but the bottom line is you want to be able to have a secure income so that you can support and supply the things your family wants, and you can be relatively stress-free, right? You don't want to wake up one day and find out that you don't have a job and you need to find a way to make money. Network marketing allows people to do that. In addition to that, when you look at the wealthiest people in the world, one of the things that they have in common, other than having a lot of money, is that they all have at least one business working for them or more. And what having a business allows you to do is it allows you to leverage, A, the efforts of others, because that's how businesses run, but more importantly, what it does is it allows you to get away from the time restraint that you have when you work a job. When you're an employee you can only work so many hours a day, so many days a week, and so many weeks in a year, right? And that is what actually curbs your income. Yes, you can work 2 jobs or 3 jobs if you could stay up 24 hours a day, but you still can only make so much money because of the time restraints. When you have a business is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's always earning you money. So as that business is generating money, you can actually be doing other things to generate more money. And that's how the wealthy get wealthy, is because they have that leverage. And that's what something that network marketing can allow you to do, is to have that business making you money without having to invest millions of dollars. Excuse me. Now, network marketing, just over 7 years old. Since that time, it has grown to a $200 billion a year industry and continues to go larger and larger every year. It's in more than 172 markets around the world. But the biggest thing that this industry does, it's not about the money. It's not about how many countries it's in. It's about what it's giving people. It is empowering millions of people every single day to create a lifestyle that they were not able to create anywhere else. And it does not make a difference what your background is, what your age is, what your race is. It doesn't make a difference what your skill sets are. All you need to do to be successful in this industry, and I've seen it time and time again, I'm one of them, is have 2 things. All you need to have are 2 things to be successful in this industry. The first one, it cannot be taught, it cannot be bought, it can't be given to you, it has to come from within. And that is your desire to want change. If you're looking at your results right now and you're not happy with them and you want to change them, that's great. Make that choice. Take action and let that desire drive you to find a way to get the results you want. And when you couple those results, when you couple that desire with a winning opportunity like you have here at NHT Global, you become unstoppable. And I've seen it happen time and time again. People bring the desire to the table. They use NHT as that vehicle, and it gets them to where they want to go in life. NHT Global has head-to-toe wellness. We have wellness products, beauty products, lifestyle products, and, of course, the opportunity behind the products that ties it all together. Now, what I'm going to do very quickly here is go through some of the products. I'm going to highlight some of the superstars, if you will, and, of course, some of the products that I know that Ken has available to them in Nigeria, and products that you can build a business around by themselves. When you look at the first category, our beauty products, everybody wants to look better, okay? I don't care if you're a man or woman, young or old, everybody wants to look better. When you look at the beauty industry, it is one of the only industries next to alcohol that has not had a down year. Even during the Great Depression of the late 20s, beauty industry still had small gains because everybody wants to look better. And when you look at the products NHT Global has, they are second to none. Top right corner, you see the 30-minute non-surgical facelift. This product, developed by 12 plastic surgeons, essentially gives you an instant facelift all from the comfort of your home. It's a 3-step process with a cleanser, a hardening mask, and a moisturizer. When people use this product, they get immediate results. And when you get immediate results with the product, it creates passion. It creates excitement. And the 30-minute non-surgical facelift is one of the products that we always use to open up new markets, because this is a product that gets people's attention. Definitely get back to Ken to try some of this product, because it's a product that you'll want to try, because there are no words that I can use to describe how amazing it feels. I use it every 3rd day myself. And I know that I have customers all over the world who are buying this product from me each and every single day. It's an amazing product. We get into our lifestyle products. We have another product that needs to be tried, but I'm sorry, guys, this is only for the ladies. This product, the top right corner again, is called Allura. Allura is a topical intimacy cream for women, doing for women what a little blue pill does for men. This product was developed by a board-certified obstetrician, Dr. Ronald Thompson, for his wife going through menopause. And what Allura has done is really create a niche market that there's nothing else like it in the world. Allura helps women to have more satisfying sex, but more importantly, it has many health benefits. It helps with incontinence, with bladder control. It helps to even solve fertility issues that some men and women have. Allura is an amazing product, and because it's topical, there's no need for prescription. There's no side effects. In fact, like I said, it even has health benefits. Another amazing product from NHT Global. And last but not least, of course, we have our amazing wellness products. All products that have a specific need to them, all products that we are currently going through the registration process in Nigeria so we can ship them in with no shipping problems. Things like our premium organic noni, our Trifusion Max, which is a super juice in one bottle, acai, goji, mangosteen, gak, pomegranate, lychee, blueberry, an amazing juice to give your body all the essential vitamins and minerals you need for sustained health. To our amazing Triotein, which is a lactose-free whey protein to help our bodies create glutathione. Amazing products that are scientifically proven, scientifically researched to be able to help individuals improve and sustain their health. Now, Ken has all the fast fact sheets about these products. If you have questions about them, please feel free to ask Ken or myself. We can definitely help you explain the products as well as understand what will work best for you and your situation. But now, I want to get into the next part about this presentation, and that, of course, is the business. What do you need to do to get started with your NHT Global business in Nigeria? Well, that's very simple. The very first thing that you're going to do, of course, is get a business builder package. What that business builder package allows you to do and what it gives you is essentially your business in a nutshell online instantly, okay? The business builder package will get you your own online store. This is online and it's open and ready for use the moment you get started. This personal online store is going to be also available in 17 different languages, and it comes with a fully functioning website. So for information on the products, on the company, it's there. You don't have to be an expert right away. You can take time to learn as you earn your business, okay? The next thing you're going to have is your own online back office. This online back office is like your personal accountant. It allows you to watch and track your business grow in real time. Track your business all over the world. All you need to have to watch it is internet access. So whether it be on a computer, whether it be on your phone, whatever it may be, you can actually see your business growing in real time. If you don't have internet access, that's fine. It's just there for you to use when it is available to you, and it's something that we continue to grow each and every single day. Next, you're also going to get the unlimited leadership and support that we have here at NHT Global. Biggest thing, I can't stress this enough, is you are in business for yourself, but never, ever by yourself. There's always someone there to help you, whether it's somebody local or someone who is halfway around the world. There's always someone there. Ken is an amazing leader, and he's there to help you. I'm always available to help as well. And, of course, there are other people like Joe Garcia, Dan Catto, Patrick Tulloch, amazing individuals who are there to help you build your business and, of course, train and coach you as to what needs to be done. Now, next thing you're going to do is choose what distributorship level you want to start with. We have 3 different levels. We have gold, silver, and bronze. The gold level distributor is the highest pay rank within the compensation plan. Once you're a gold distributor, you are there for life. There is no monthly qualifications. There's no sales quotas that have to be met. Once you're a gold distributor, you are there. You get a 34% volume discount off of wholesale prices. As a silver distributor, you see it's 11%, and as a bronze distributor, 3%. Now, if you were to start at a silver or bronze level, you can earn your way up to a gold distributorship level. Once that happens, again, you are gold for life, and you continue to benefit just like a gold distributor would do. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to enroll in the auto ship bank to keep you active for life, and that's very important. And again, just a few more moments, and I'll explain exactly what the auto ship is and why it's so revolutionary. Next thing, of course, you're going to do is you're going to pick your product package, get started, and start to make money immediately. We have 4 amazing ways in which you can make money, and that's very important to get into, with the first way, of course, being retail. Retail is a powerful way to make money. You can do this both online as well as offline, okay? With your product package that you start with, you will have enough product to very easily make back your investment plus make a profit on, okay? Important to understand, not many businesses can you actually turn a profit within the first month of being in business. I know when I looked at going into a franchise business, they told me that I should expect not to see a profit until the 4th or 5th year. I'm not talking that here. I'm talking you could have a profit literally in your first month, okay? So when people buy products from you, how does it work? Well, you can sell it face-to-face, okay? If you're in Nigeria, you want to sell it face-to-face. I know that is something that's very popular. That is great. We have ways to help you do that. We have marketing plans. We have techniques that you can use that are very successful, that are proven, tried, and work. You also can sell online. So say you know somebody that lives in the U.S. or lives in the UK or Russia, wherever it may be. They can go on to your online store, and they can purchase products directly through you to have shipped directly to their house, wherever they may be in the world. So what happens is you supply them the link to your online store. They go on to your online store. They purchase products. It takes their shipping information, their billing information, what they want to order, places the order directly with NHT Global's warehouse. The order is processed, and then the order is shipped directly to your customer. You don't have to be a delivery person. You don't have to have thousands of dollars of inventory in your home. It's all done electronically. It's all done seamlessly. It's something that is very important, and we have people making substantial incomes every single day simply through retail cart orders, which is something that I have every day that I'm proud of. There's people on my store each and every day purchasing products, and both Ken and I can show you how that can be done so that you can start generating income very quickly as well. Now, the next way in which we make money is what we call our generational bonus. Our generational bonus gets into our team building, okay? We build 2 teams here at NHT Global, okay? Team 1, Team 2, your left, your right team, whatever way you want to call it. So what's going to happen is you bring somebody to the opportunity. You bring somebody to the information, just like you are watching it right now, you are listening to it right now. When they see the information, when they hear it and see that it could benefit them like it's benefiting you and they get started, you now have a personally sponsored distributor. This distributor, excuse me, you are tied to for life. Everything that that distributor does, when they sell products, when they buy products, you will get a 10% generational bonus on their activity, okay? Everybody that you personally sponsor is considered your level 1 distributor. So you sponsor a distributor named Mark, okay? Mark is a distributor. He's your level 1 distributor. Everything that he does, you will get that 10% generational bonus on. Mark starts to sponsor people just like you. He's duplicating your success. He wants to build a business. He sponsors Mary. Now, because Mark sponsored Mary, she's considered your level 2 distributor, okay? And everything that Mary does, you will get a 5% generational bonus on for life. Now, Mary is duplicating Mark, who's duplicating you, and she starts to sponsor people as well, and they're considered your level 3 distributor, and you'll get a 3% generational bonus on everything that they do. So you see what's happened here very simply is you've enrolled one person, and now they've enrolled somebody else, and now you're getting paid on 3 people simply from doing one task. This applies to as many people as you sponsor. If you sponsor 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, as many people as you sponsor, this generational bonus will apply to. As a silver distributor, you can see only 2 levels, 5 and 10%, 5 and 3%, and as a bronze distributor, just that first level, 3%. But now where the money really increases, where it really grows exponentially, is when we get into our express cycle override bonus, very simply called our cycle bonus. So now, as I mentioned, we built 2 teams within NHT Global. So now when you sponsor Mark, you put him in team 1. You sponsor another person named Don, you put him in team 2. You sponsor your 3rd, 4th, and 5th person, you're going to put them somewhere in team 1 or team 2 under Mark or Don, and you continue to build. Now, in this step, with this bonus, there are no limits. There are no cutoffs. There's no restriction on levels. There's no breakaways. There's no flushing. There's nothing. It's simple and easy. If a distributor is in your team, whether you sponsor them or not, they will pay you. Simple as that. Okay? So you are in business again for yourself, but never by yourself. When you have a team, your team grows. And the easiest way to think of it is you do not have to sponsor an army to have a big team. No. You simply need to, in some way, in some form, every single day, do something to build your business. Either share the product or share the business in some way. You do that consistently, and your business will expand and circle the globe. Okay? I've seen so many people who are consistent in their business, and they do small things every day. They talk to one person here or share a product there. Every single day, the consistency, that's what builds momentum. That's what grows a business. And when your teams grow, you are getting paid very, very quickly. So how you get paid is very simple. Every distributor, as they sell products, as they use products, is going to generate what we call BV, or business volume. Now, what BV stands for is essentially it's the points associated with all the products within NHT Global. Because we're in so many countries around the world, NHT Global does not want to deal with the currency exchange rate on a daily basis. So the BVs are established, and they're reviewed once a year to make sure all the currencies are in check, and that's what is used. So when one team hits 1,250 BV, or business volume, and the other team hits 2,500 BV, or business volume, you as a gold distributor will get an express cycle override bonus of $250. Okay? Silver distributor, $125. Now, I've had people tell me, Jamie, that isn't that much money, but it is, and here's why. When you first get started, you will know everybody in your business, probably because you sponsored yourself, right? You sponsored Mark, you sponsored Don, and it starts to grow. But very quickly, those two people turn into 4, turn into 8, turn into 20, turn into 100 people, turn into 1,000 people, okay? Remember, it's not just the people you sponsor, but it's everybody else. Distributors in your organization, upline, putting people in your group, everything pays you. So as the number of distributors in your two teams grows, guess what else grows? The amount of volume that's in your teams. And the amount of times you cycle picks up frequency as well. And you go from cycling not just multiple times a month, but multiple times a week, multiple times a day. And yes, we have people who cycle even multiple times an hour. $250, $500, $1,000 every single hour, 7 days a week. I mean, it just continues on and on and on. How else do you think we have 100,000, we have 7 people, we have 10 people, get all excited there, earning $100,000 every 7 days. It's from this step right here. And now, when you want to know how you get paid by NHT Global in Nigeria, it's very simple. We use what's called a Payoneer card, okay? It's a MasterCard debit card, and all of your commissions are placed on this card every single week. Every Friday, the commissions are placed on the card, and you're able to access the card, obviously, because you have it. You can either transfer the money into your bank account or spend it as a credit card. That is how we pay. It's seamless, it's efficient, and of course, it's instant when you make those commissions. But there's still one more way in which we make money, and that, of course, is our matching bonus. Now, our matching bonus gets back to the individuals that you personally sponsored, okay? So Mark, Don, anybody else that you may have sponsored. Every time those individuals cycle, we just talked about, you get a match on what they cycle for. So let's say Mark, who you sponsored, your level 1 distributor, he's doing a great job. He's building a huge business. He's got business in Nigeria. He's got business in Russia, in UK, in Italy, all over the world. And he's making $10,000 a week, okay? Now, because you enrolled Mark, you get 10% of that $10,000 a week every single week. Every time he cycles, you get 10% of it. Don is doing almost as well. Don is making $5,000 a week. Guess what? Because you enrolled Don, you get 10% of his cycle as well. And that's in addition to your cycle bonus, in addition to your generational bonus, and in addition to your retail income. So 4 very powerful ways that we make money, but it doesn't stop there. Remember Mary, people that Mark sponsors? Well, when she cycles, you get 5% of all her checks as well. And everybody that Mary sponsors, you get 3%. So you can see what's happening, right? You're simply inviting people to the opportunity, inviting them to see the information. When they want to get started, you benefit for life. And not just one person, but thousands of people. And this allows you to start a business in Nigeria that will circle the globe. And I know that's for a fact because when I got started back in 2006, I started in Canada, and within literally 8 weeks, my business was in 6 different countries. And you know what? It wasn't because of me. I sponsored one person in Canada, one person in the U.S., and those 2 people within 8 weeks took me into 6 different countries. The same thing can happen here. I know that there will be people who, after watching and listening to this presentation, will get started with Canada and Nigeria, and very quickly they'll have business in the U.S., in Canada, in Asia, in Italy. I mean, it just happens that quickly. And that's what leverage is all about. That's what duplication is all about. Because remember, it's about doing the simple things over time. The consistency is what builds momentum. Now, last but not least, I want to talk about this AutoShip Bank. The AutoShip Bank is absolutely revolutionary, and it truly creates a partnership between NHT Global and the distributors. If you are familiar with network marketing, even if you're not, that's okay. Most compensation plans, and I say most because there are some that don't, and the ones that don't seem to fail, but most successful compensation plans have what's called AutoShip. And what an AutoShip is every month a distributor must place an order. Every month a distributor must purchase something, okay? That's what an AutoShip does. And what happens all too frequently is individuals get started in a network marketing opportunity, and their income does not start to grow quick enough. So month 1 comes, and they have to spend more money. Month 2 comes, they spend more money. Month 3 comes, they spend more money, and they still haven't made a dime. And that starts to get frustrating because they're actually spending more money than they're making. So what many people do is they quit. And of course, that's what we don't want to have happen. You don't want to invest into a business and then quit. What the AutoShip Bank does is it eliminates that need to have to buy product every single month. There's still an AutoShip, but it's not paid for out of your pocket. It's paid for by your commissions. So what does this mean? This means that it's in the company's best interest, in the leadership's best interest, to help you make money as quickly as possible. And as you earn money, the AutoShip is paid for through your commissions. What it does is once you've made more than $1,000 on your commissions, it keeps 10%, up to $40 a week. Okay, that's it. So once the AutoShip Bank hits $160, it then pays for your AutoShip. It comes right to your front door, and it takes care of the AutoShip requirements. So the compensation plan stays balanced. The company makes money, and of course you're making money because you paid for this through your commissions. You no longer need to spend $200 to make $100. And in addition to this, and more importantly, you are active for life. That means you always have your benefits of being a distributor. All the volume within your organization, it never goes away. So and I've seen this happen, people get started, they're building a big business, a family event takes them away from their business for 2 or 3 months because of whatever reason, they lose all the volume within their organization in other companies. This doesn't happen now. It's always there. So you get started today, and you're active for life, and you can build a business. The AutoShip Bank is absolutely a first of its kind, and it's absolutely revolutionary. You get started, you enroll, it's free to enroll, and of course, you then are active and build the business. So you use the leadership that we have here at NHT Global, and you have the best of the best in the industry. 2 founding distributors, Joe Garcia, Dan Cato, are still working with us each and every single day. 2 of my very good friends. I talk to them every day for how we can build this business bigger and better, and they continually push. They are legends, not just in this business, of course, but in the industry. As you can see from this slide, they have been written up in books, in magazines. In the top right picture, you see Joe Garcia is on the right, and Dan Cato is on the left holding the glass up. And, of course, down below in the middle, you see us there in Russia when we launched and opened up Russia back in 2010. Absolutely amazing. And I know this is going to happen again with Nigeria. We're going to build this market. We're going to build it huge, and we're going to have a huge launch party very soon. And, of course, I want everybody who's hearing this presentation right now to be part of that. I know Ken's going to have a huge part in that, as am I. It'd be very exciting to actually have that party. Now, in addition to the compensation plan, NHT Global also has an international recognition plan, which promotes leadership, right? There are no ranks within NHT Global. You get started as a gold distributor. That's the highest pay rank. The International Recognition Program is essentially a bonus. It's just extra things that are given to us as distributors for building this business. Things like amazing incentive trips. NHT Global loves to give back to the distributors, and we have amazing incentive trips that continue to provide just a lifestyle that you can't have anywhere else. We were in Hong Kong. We've been to Thailand. We've been to Dubai. We've been to Paris. We've been to Las Vegas, and now we're going to Tuscany. It's a way to enjoy the business even more. And there's people who are on this webinar right now. I know that in Nigeria, we'll build this business big enough very quickly to be with us on our next incentive, and that happens every single year. We have multiple incentives, usually the first of the year in through June, and then from June into December, we have incentives that you can build and qualify for to be part of and enjoy like everybody else. So what do you need to do? Well, it's very simple. You need to start. You can't benefit from this opportunity unless you get started, and that means you need to start now. Get your questions answered. Choose your rank, gold, silver, or bronze. Ken will help you to get registered in the system. It's very simple. It's all done online. It takes about 10 minutes, and then you're open for business, okay? Then simply follow the steps that Ken gives you to be able to grow this business. I will be there to help you as well. I will be able to train you. So will Ken, and we'll be able to build this business together collectively. You are in business for yourself, but again, never by yourself. It is a teamwork. It is a family that builds this business. And then simply learn. Through the trainings we have, through the one-on-one coaching sessions we have, you'll be able to build this business and learn as you earn money. It's not a matter of learning a whole whack of things first. It's about getting started and starting to share the opportunity to simply talk to the world about the products and the business. Remember, build that healthy lifestyle for you and your family starting today. It's that proper balance of your physical, emotional, and financial health. You need to make the choice and then take action. But don't just take a little bit of action. Take massive action. It's up to you. Nobody can do it for you. If you have the desire, we have a way. And we have a way that's been proven time and time again by so many people all over the world. It's about creating that wellness tradition for you and your family to build the opportunity, to build your lifestyle, and to live the life that you want, not by accident, but by design. It really is a matter of what you want. You know what? It all begins with the dream. As kids, we have dreams of being whatever we want, right? Astronauts, movie stars, athletes, whatever it may be. But then as we grow older, we're told you can't do this, you can't do that. Certain things, restrict us from what we think we're able to do. But right now, I'm telling you, you have the freedom. You have the ability. You can be and do whatever you want to do. Just let your dreams drive you. I tell my kids all the time, if your dreams aren't big enough to scare you and excite you at the same time, then they're not big enough. And you know why they scare you? Dreams that are really big dreams that scare us are because our egos tell us we can't do it. But our hearts tell us we can, and that's where the conflict comes in. But let your dreams motivate you. Let it get you up out of bed to build every single day like it does us, and we will create that lifestyle with you hand in hand. NHT Global, it's the right choice. It's the healthy choice, and I look so forward to building this business with you in Nigeria and beyond once you get started. So for those of you that listen to this presentation and watch this presentation, please get back to Ken Okoya. He will help you answer questions, and of course, he also has all of my contact information. I would be more than happy to sit down with you to go over the information again on a one-on-one basis so that we can get your questions answered and so that you can be our next pioneer and part of our leadership team in Nigeria as we build this business. Once again, my name is Jamie Messina. Thank you for joining us here today, and I look forward to hearing from you as well as hearing and seeing your success story very soon. Thank you for joining me. Have a fantastic rest of your day.